Hello and welcome to One Solutions. Today we are excited to discuss the technical round experience of our students with Sixth Block Company. If you are new to our channel, we would love for you to subscribe, share and like, comment on our videos. Let's get started. One of the most common interview questions is tell me about yourself. It's essential to prepare this carefully, highlighting your relevant skills, starting with name, education, technical skills, strengths, and goals. What technical skills used in our projects? Technical skills used in our projects are like front end, back end, and database. And next come to the front end skills. See how the front end skills are front HTML, CSS3, JavaScript, and React JS. And when it comes to backend, they are going to main focus on what are backend skills, that is the backend Node.js, and the syntax of HTML code, and what is the write the syntax of CSS code. See, when come to syntax of CSS code, and they are mainly focusing on what is the use of CSS, what are the types of CSS, write the code to explain each CSS type, and next come to the comparison operators. See, so most of common comparison operators are equals to, not equals to, greater than, less than, greater than or equals to, less than or equals to. When we dive into SQLite, what is abbreviated of SQL? What is the difference between SQLite and MySQL? What is delete? What is drop? What is truncate? What is the difference between delete, drop, truncate? Write a code to know second highest salary. This is the syntax of write query of that second highest salary. See, we now just dive into JavaScript. Write a program to print 10 numbers. See, this is the syntax to print 10 numbers in JavaScript. And next come to next questions in JavaScript. What is let, what is where, what is const? Now, what is the difference between let, where, const? When we are use let, where, const. See, this is how these type of questions are mainly focusing on JavaScript. And the most important question is write a program to print even numbers by using JavaScript. You see, this is the syntax of JavaScript to print even numbers by using for loop. And next come to the difference between equals to and triple equals to. See, this double equals to is known as, in other words, loose equals to, and triple equals to, in other words, known as strict equals to. And comes to the next question, different types of scopes in JavaScript. These are the scopes of JavaScript. This first one is the global scope, and this is the syntax of global scope and how it's going to be accessible. This is the syntax of global scope. Now comes to this functional scope. This is the main syntax of the function scope, and from this scope we can know how the accessible only within that function. Now come to the block scope. This is the functional block scope of syntax of the block scope. And next, lexical scope, that is known as, another word, static scope. This is the syntax of static scope. Now come to the module scope. Module scope, when using ES6 modules, this is the syntax of module scope. Next, come to dive into Node.js. In Node.js, mainly they are focusing on how npm, what is npm, how you are going to install a packages, dependencies. This is a command which we are going to install the dependencies by using npm space install space react. By using this, we can install all dependencies of Node.js. Next, come to manage project, how depending on project is. Next, come to the scripts, how you need to run the scripts. This is the command which you are using to run that script. Next, come to the publishing our projects, our own packages. This is the command for publishing the package. Wow. Next, come to the module.exports. These are the points to module.exports. And come to the functional callback function. And this is the Node.js in single-threaded and multi-threaded. This is the difference, and this is npm is backbone of modern JavaScript development. It helps you rescue code, manage versions, run tasks, and share your code easily. And next, come to dive into React. And mostly they are focusing on what is the React in scope, what is hooks in React, what is use of hooks, what write the code of use effect. These are the most important questions. They are mostly focusing on React. And in hooks, use state and use effect. These are the main syntax of use effect, and this is the syntax. And next, come to the dependency array. See, this is the main focusing question. They are mainly focused on how the dependencies array is working and what is the use of it. And next, come to the what is state and React. And the main most important question is state in React, and how they are going to use and what is state in React. These are the main questions they are focusing on this technical round. For those interested in accessing the PDF, with detailed questions and answers, simply comment PDF below and the link will be shared with you directly. Thank you for turning into One Solutions. Don't forget to subscribe up for more insights, concerns. Signing off, One Solutions. Thank you.